Hey y'all, welcome back to Midge in the Making. It is Philly cheesesteak day. I've got my rolls made, and we got the Philly steak cheese meat in, and we're going to make them. Now I'm going to show you a picture of the box of the original Philly meat that we picked up on Amazon. Well, we had it delivered, we didn't pick it up. But anyway, let me tell you, it was worth the purchase and it's delicious. And I'm going to show you how I made mine. And these sandwiches are messy. There's nothing pretty about them. So I apologize ahead of time. There was just no way I could show you a real pretty picture of the outcome of these to make it look good. They were messy, but they were and gooey, but they were good. So I hope you stick around and I'll tell you what I did. I'm going to start by draining my mushrooms. I have two small cans. I think I ended up making one more. And because they're smaller cans, I drained those, and then I'm going to cut two onions up, and I'm going to chop up a bell pepper that I have. One of them's a yellow and a part of an orange one. And I'm going to cut the vegetables about the same size so they cook evenly. And then I'm going to take my Philly steak meat and I'm going to just cut that in slices. And for the meat, it was a lot. I mean, the two packages I had, it's hard to tell how much it is. And those first two packages I pulled out of the box, it was a lot of meat. I would not recommend using that much meat. But yeah, it still worked out. Bobby said it was great. He loved his. And you're going to see him later on in the video making his very messy cheesesteak sandwich. One of the things I did for Bobby's sub was I took some Velveeta and some half and half and I made a cheese sauce because that's how he likes his. And I had some red sauce in my freezer. I thawed that and made him his subs that way because he has a certain way he likes his sub with a red sauce and a cheese. And usually you use Cheese Whiz, but I didn't have that. And he said he would have preferred the Velveeta, which I did have, so we didn't have to go out and get anything. So here I am, I'm just slicing up all my vegetables, getting them ready to put together to go in a frying pan, and I'm just going to saute them with a little bit of oil, light salt and pepper, and they'll be good to go. Now I'm not gonna cut this meat really thick. I've got it in thinner strips, not real thin, but thin strips. And this is a lot of meat. I was surprised at how much meat this is. You can see that all of the first sub that you see of Bobby's at the end of this video, he gets all of this meat because I didn't think it was enough, but it was enough. It does shrink down, and I would recommend adding oil to whatever you are going. If you use this type meat, add a light oiling to a griddle pan or whatever, or not griddle, but I used a grill pan, my cast iron. I would like I'm showing you right here, and I just put some light oil on that and put my meat on that, and then I'm going to saute my vegetables in my other cast iron skillet. And this I'm using is called Swirl. It's like a butter type based oil that they use in restaurants. I get it at a restaurant supply store here locally. You might be able to find it. Oh, it's not Swirl, it's Whirl. Whirl. Sorry about that. But anyway, it adds a nice flavor to your food. So I'm just going to cook my vegetables, starting with my onions, then my peppers, and then I think my mushrooms are one of the two. I definitely start with my onions, and I add light salt and pepper to my vegetables, and I cook them until they're tender, and I cook my meat in on a medium-high heat. Now here's my cheese I was telling you about. I've just taken chunked up some Velveeta and added some half and half, and I'm microwaving it until it's done, until it's smooth. And then the red sauce I already had. I thawed a small container of it, and I'm going to cook that in a bowl also and warm that up. I did notice a lot of, I guess it's water comes off of this meat. Maybe because it was frozen. That might be partially what that is. But I would add the oil and a seasoning of your choice. I do, I think, show you a bottle that I use Chicago steakhouse seasoning. Do it lightly if you don't want to change your Philly cheesesteak sandwich seasoning too, or the flavor too much. I did add some of that and we liked it pretty well. I might not do it next time. I made some omelets another day. I think it was the next morning, and I used some more of the steak meat, and I did not add it to that, and they were still really good. Okay, Bobby is super excited about this. What do you think of the steak, honey?
Good, very good.
The steakums?
Yes.
Yeah, we think so too. It's delicious, guys. It's worth the purchase. So Bobby's gonna put his together the way he likes it with his cheese and his red sauce. This is his steak sandwich, or his Philly steak cheese,
That's a cheese.
or Philly cheese steak.
Don't go skimpy on the cheese. Never enough cheese.
I'm gonna put some up there. Remember how when you look at the video, you got a bald spot and you wonder why you missed it? Is that melted enough?
Yeah.
How much red sauce do you want?
Swipe.
This is a ladle, so you want to do it yourself so you get what you want? This is the stuff James I made at home, baby. All right, so we're gonna put his sandwich together. It's a messy sandwich. So this is it. Let me see if I can do a side view of it. This is Bobby's though. It looks messy, but it's got bell pepper and mushroom and onion.
The meat is the best.
And the meat is really good, guys. The meat is so good.
What's the best?
I'll get you one. You want to take a bite of the whole thing and see what you think? And tell them. There you go. It's going to be very hot.
Mmm. Slap your mama good.
Slap your mama good? All right. So is it kind of close to the Philly that you remember with the red sauce and the cheese? Okay. I'm going to add one more paper to your thing. Your basket. All right, well, Bobby has his foot long. We're having these at breakfast, guys. We were excited, so, or I was anyway, so Bobby's getting a really early lunch.
Yeah, brunch.
All right, guys, that's a Philly cheesesteak. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. See you next time. All right, y'all. I'm going to try, and it didn't, actually I can tell you it didn't work really well, to show you a prettier Philly than what Bobby's look like. More appealing to look at. They're just messy, cheesy gooiness, and they're really delicious. So I'm just showing you that I put my meat down, cooked my meat, added my vegetables. I'm going to add some baby Swiss cheese on mine. I'm going to add my hoagie roll, cover it, let it steam for a few minutes to heat everything through, and let the cheese melt. Then I'm going to lift it off with my long spatula. The dome does really help. It helps steam your bread just a little bit. But that's it in a nutshell. They turned out delicious. The hoagie rolls were awesome. The recipe's in another video if you want to look at it and try making those. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. I love seeing your comments. And turn on your notifications so you'll know when I upload another video. God bless y'all. Remember, Jesus loves you, and He's the reason for everything. May He bless your day today. Talk to you soon or see you later. See you on the next video. God bless.